The Philly and Joe Podcast.
This is the Philly and Joe Podcast.
Those Zeppelin guys, they're all right. Over the hills and far away, 92.1 City, Winnipeg's rock station. Good morning, Philly and Joe.
Never get tired of that song, I will say that.
Yeah.
Bomber tickets up for grabs today, Phil. Great Outdoor Comedy Festival tickets up for grabs with a meet and greet with Jeremy Piven. That's been added to the program today as well. And Taste of Manitoba passes.
I'm there tomorrow night for a wing eating competition to kick things off.
Yeah, you're going to be there with Intergalactic Sauces, right? They're taking care of pouring some of that hot sauce
right.
on the wings. And then a big how about it?
Yeah.
You're conducting business.
That's right. Wing eating. And if you win the wing eating, you get a meet and greet with Bert Kreischer. It's a big weekend.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
The Great Outdoor Comedy Festival. A lot of people going. And a meet and greet with Jeremy Piven. That would be interesting. The guy's done a lot.
Oh, man. One of my favorite TV characters of all time. Ari Gold in Entourage. He was so good in that movie.
I never
Or
did.
a TV show.
I never did Entourage.
Really?
Yeah, one of those shows.
It got really goofy during one of the seasons, but I was married to it, so I had to finish it off. And then they did the big movie finish to it, right? Which is okay, but
it's one of those shows I fell behind, and I wasn't really doing big epic TV back when that was. I think my first big epic where I realized I was missing the boat on these TV series was Breaking Bad. And there were so many people talking about it, and the trailers looked so good back in the day that I finally just said, I'm missing out here. So I binged it. One Christmas vacation, I binged Breaking Bad and finished all 5 seasons in like a week. And then been a big TV series guy ever since. I moved on to Game of Thrones. And
it took the holidays.
I just took Christmas vacation.
Just because, you're decompressing.
Well, these big TV epics weren't a thing. I'm trying to think, like Sopranos maybe?
Well, those were back in the day where you would get the DVD, right?
Yeah.
DVDs, too, if you weren't watching it on whatever. Well, it was an HBO show originally, but you'd have to buy, and then the season would stall for a year, and you'd wait for more episodes. It's not like that anymore.
But even I guess what I'm saying is it used to be like, Hill Street Blues and NYPD Blue. There weren't these, like, when did TV become, swearing in it and like almost like movies, like epic movies, these TV series. And I think Entourage, The Sopranos, shows like that were groundbreaking.
Because they were not network television shows.
There you go. Yeah, yes. They were on other networks, so they could do things a little differently, make them
cable,
make them feel more like movies. And ever since, man, it's like how many people sit there and watch one of these? It's not as common anymore watching the cable, the network shows.
No,
they're still out there, the big ones. But,
well, I guess Suits is a perfect example. If you watch Suits, you were streaming it at some form, and now it's on network television, a different version of it. I don't know. I kind of fell off
Suits
after the
L.A.?
Yeah, something like that.
I haven't tried it out yet. I loved the original Suits.
That's what I mean. But you could binge watch it there. Now it's a weekly episodic, regular network television show.
Getting into a show that's weekly, and you're like, oh, really? I got to wait 7 days for another show? Lots going on this morning, though. We got a little sidetracked there, but we want to talk Jets schedule later on this morning as far as the games to watch for this year, because that got released yesterday. Yeah, there's some interesting takes here, too, on how they start the season and what the busiest months are for games. There's the Olympic break this year. Oh, yeah,
That's a long one, too. February 5th till the 24th. I'm breaking it down right now.
Okay, Joe's in. He's into it.
Diving in, I'll find out the big games.
You're going to sort out the big games, the notable nights, all that kind of stuff. We got the Bone Phone coming up in a few minutes with Crazy Craig, Big N. The Welsh Dragon wants to talk butter tarts. That's all. That's all coming up in just a few minutes.
Philly Joe Podcast.
The Philly and Joe Podcast.
4 Canadians teeing it up at the season's 4th and final major. Corey Connors, Nick Taylor, Mackenzie Hughes, and Taylor Pendrith are all in for the Open Championship at Royal Portrush in Northern Ireland. And I won't give any results this morning. Because I know a lot of guys end up taping some of this stuff because they're working this morning. Well, I don't.
I'm gonna watch it.
Okay,
I've got it on now. Oh, no,
I don't want to give any results.
I'll let you make that call. You're doing sports.
Yeah. If somebody wants a result or two, I can give it to them on the text line. But, I mean, everybody's got the app if they need, I guess.
All right. You try to say that you also don't want updates, Joe, when the Aubrey family tees it up at Harborview this weekend, like you don't want hole the hole, like what?
Do I not ask you after the next day how it went at the golf course? Do I not ask?
You do, but I'm just wondering if you want moment-to-moment updates from that. Like, hey, I just got a 4, Joe.
I've played with you before, okay? I don't know if that 4 is a 5 or that 5 is a 4 sometimes.
Are you accusing me of creative scoring? I lost track. That's the best.
When you and I play together, we just do creative scoring. It's a lot easier to just count the beers.
The Philly and Joe Podcast.
You guys were talking about these, maybe it's the specialty plates that are appealing more. It doesn't matter which plate it is. It's just the quality of the plate, and it's the manufacturer. Maybe the government should change manufacturers.
So he says it's because there was a thought that the specialty plates are made cheaper.
Yeah, yesterday it came up, though, that it's really what this gentleman just said, basically. They're all under one umbrella. Crappy.
Okay. Big N with a update about what he's going to get up to on the weekend.
Morning, guys. Long time no talk. Just wanted to touch base and see how everybody's doing. This weekend coming up, got my one slow pitch tournament that I actually still play in. There's 6 teams, I believe, right now. It's a 1-day tournament. Going to drink a lot of beer, run some bases. That'll be the extent of my training for the big race. And I really hope that I'm not the only person that's going to show up there and be really, really not prepared to race. And then this Saturday after the ball tournament in the evening, we're going to my buddy's place. He has a little shack there alongside the river near the small town where I live. And my wife's putting on a big fish fry for a bunch of our friends. And then Sunday, we are off to Wadena, Saskatchewan, because it is my granddaughter's first birthday.
Oh,
so
wow.
that's kind of big.
That is big.
Anyways, hope everyone has a great rest of their week and a good weekend. Rock on, Big N out.
No one ever forgets their first birthday.
No kidding. That is great, especially a grandkid. Going to spoil to death. Listen, 6 teams in a tournament. I'm glad it's only 1 day. That'd be a hell of a schedule maker to get that. But always the beer garden, the most important part.
Those tournaments are great.
And Big N, take it easy. You're one of the participants in the race of the century. As he said, he's going to use it as a bit of a...
Running the bases, getting some training in.
Be careful.
Yeah, and safe travels too, Big N, and happy birthday to your granddaughter, correct? It was his granddaughter. John with a J checking in.
I got a friend of mine celebrating his 70th birthday, the baddest man in Steinbach, Pete the Cool. And, I just wanted to let everybody know we're going to be throwing a birthday bash for him in... at the Marion. I know that's a little outside my comfort zone there, but he tells me the rock and roll is just better, So yeah, we're going to throw a little birthday bash for him there, have some cake, and of course John with Jay will be there. And yeah, so if you could get that to Mr. Joe, and of course, as I like to call him, the GOAT, greatest of all time Transconian, Mr. Phil. So maybe they could play a song for my friend Pete the Cool. His favorite band is Leonard Skinner, so anything from Leonard Skinner would do. And, of course, that's for his 70th birthday, eh? I mean, I can't believe he's even made it to 70. Anyways, thank you very much. Bye.
I'll tell you what, if your last name is the Cool, you got a lot to live up to. So happy birthday to Pete the Cool. And I'll tell you, he's probably just as iconic as the Marion Hotel.
Yes, that is a good name. It's almost like a detective at a crime.
Yeah, Pete the Cool.
Detective the Cool.
Nobody gets past the Cool.
Crazy Craig, the weekend's approaching. He's got some movie news.
But I will say that I'm predicting we're getting the first box office bomb this weekend. They're rebooting I Know What You Did Last Summer, and I've just got this feeling it's going to tank. And no, I have no desire to see that either. But yeah, like I said, movies are expensive. I have to pick and choose. My next movie isn't till next week with Fantastic Four. Anyway, yeah, that's that. And hey, if you guys need an extra volunteer, put me down. I'm happy to. Right, Crazy Craig, take it easy.
Volunteer for the race of the century.
Yeah.
Crazy Craig, if you need any more, I don't know. You're
I
right.
think yesterday I ended up putting Crazy Craig on. Hold on. I just have to open up this file. Phil, it's become a file.
He's got
no. Yeah, I got Crazy Craig in. I've got his phone number down as a volunteer. The list is full.
The logistics with this race coming soon.
Listen, we have a meeting today with Iron Mike, being totally transparent. That's been where the snag has been as far as venue, because he's reached out to a few places.
He wants a
to
proper
make sure
venue.
we have the proper venue.
And I respect that.
Hopefully we get an answer today from him.
This race is too big, and I think that's the key. You know, they just don't want to do it. You don't see the Olympics live from a random field like that. We want to avoid that. We will eventually do it in a random field if we have to, but he's looking for a nice venue.
Listen, the Olympics take 4 years to prepare. We're taking like 4 weeks. Okay.
And it's funny because Selkirk Steve sent us a text yesterday.
Yes,
He's
he
like,
did.
when the hell is this race going to happen?
I'll tell you.
You guys been talking about it for a month.
As my father would say, Rome wasn't built in a day. Listen, I don't think we're building an Olympic village here, right? We're just looking for a track. So
That's right.
It
That's
should be soon.
Okay, Welsh Dragon on butter tarts, which of course, we got some from Melissa the other day, and they were so good.
All right, guys, the Welsh Dragon calling. I heard that you two like butter tarts, and my grandmother, when she lived, she made the best butter tarts. You'd swear that each butter tart had a stick of butter in it.
That's what I want.
And my dad was a big fan of butter tarts. Only hers.
Only hers?
Yeah. That's probably why he got diabetes, because he liked them a little too much. So you got to be careful about
they're not good for you.
overeating them.
Yeah.
Okay, then. Okay, bye.
I can only have one.
They're heavy.
I know. I just, being diabetic, I don't want to,
You have to be careful.
I can only have one of those at a time, but they're fantastic.
I do love the term stick of butter. That's something my mom would say. You got to put a stick of butter in there.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, let's wrap with this. Rodney for JoJo.
Good morning, Philly and Joe. Picky, picky, picky. Can't you see? Big Joe Aiello is not going to be eating that bowl of borscht with the Philly. Better bring that man a big bowl of chili.
Well,
that's right. Sir Rodney.
Nursery rhyme.
That's really good. I'll tell you what. My pops at 84, he still makes chili because he likes chili, but he makes it like by the pail, and then he calls me to come and get some, and I'm going, well, Dad, I still got like half a pail, I think, from the last time you made chili, right? Because once you tell them you like it, it's all over.
The giant pails of it. You got to freeze that.
I want no food. Now, I'm trying to lose weight.
Can I try his chili?
Yeah, I'll bring you some next time.
Next time he gives you a pail, bring me some.
No. I'm going to tell him. I said, listen, Philly wants some of your chili. I'm going to get you your own pail.
Set me up.
Yeah.
I would love it.
Oh, he'll love it.
That's the Bone Phone.
This is the Philly and Joe podcast.
Someone brings up a good point about the race of the century. Do we have, now you're handling the volunteers and you're helping with some of the logistics, Joe. You've got the lists, like looking for cheaters, like false starts in races. Right? I mean, that's got to be a job in and of itself. I never thought of that. And then we need someone at the finish line in case it's a photo finish.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, we're going to use the human element like they do at Wimbledon. I've got a couple of good people here, I think, on the volunteer list. I've got T. Kona, who I think is about as legit gets.
He could be in the starting blocks
so.
If he's willing. I know he's always listening, so T. Kona, let us know if you'd be interested in working the starting blocks.
We got Sir Rodney, a hot dog guy. Right?
Oh, Hot Dog Guy and Sir Rodney are also very legit, sort of. You can trust them.
We've got our buddy Zimmer.
I don't trust him. I love Zimmer. I've known him almost all my life, but he's the kind of guy who would trip me. He's out to see me fail.
I think Zimmer will be responsible about Vinny smoking his cigarettes close to the race area. We'll put him in charge of that.
Back up, Vinny.
Back up just a little bit for that cigarette.
Okay, good one.
So something like that. I've got Jason, Vinny's driver. So you know what? Maybe we'll put Jason in charge of Vinny.
Yeah.
Zimmer can keep an eye on Lisa. She's a spectator. And we got Crazy Craig.
Crazy Craig's in the house, yeah.
And the Welsh Dragon.
So we have no shortage of options as far
We've got
as
guys.
Logistics and race the mechanics of the race and making sure it goes off without a hitch and there's no accusations of cheating.
Well, two of them have to hold the ribbon, right, for the finish line.
That ribbon's key.
So
that's one of the biggest jobs.
Yeah, we can't give that to our buddy Zimmer either. That guy would be like, I guess a parallel to that would be a 5-year-old playing Timbits soccer and playing goal, looking up at the butterflies. That would be Zimmerman's attention span.
He'll wrap it around. He'll have that finish line ribbon wrapped around his head as a headband.
Yeah.
By the time we start the race.
Pulling out his own flask.
That's coming with him. He's going to be.
He can't judge.
That's what I mean. He's going to be trying to feed me the flask, and I have a hard time saying no. So, yeah, keep him away from me.
Okay, so we'll figure that part out. But, yes, that's a very valid point.
There will not be cheating. This
No.
is, this race is going to be legit, and that's that.
That's right. That's that. That's the best way to frame it right there.
How did that go from wrestling? That's the bottom line?
That's the bottom line, and Stone Cold said so.
Mm-hmm. After 7 o'clock, we got lots going on this morning. Bomber tickets at 7:45.
Yes, sir.
For their game against the Calgary Stampeders tomorrow night. We still got tickets. We got to sort out how to give away the tickets for the Great Outdoor Comedy Fest, Joe.
That's got to come up because we have rumors coming in at 9 o'clock this morning, too. Action-packed.
So much going on, and we'll look at the Jets schedule coming up after 7 o'clock. Give you the big games, the games to circle.
For more Philly and Joe, lock it into 92.1 City weekday mornings 6 to 10.
Bomber tickets in about, just over half an hour away. Okay.
For that big game. Sorry, Joe, but that big game tomorrow night against the Stamps. An early season big game because Bombers in Calgary.
Yeah.
I feel like that was the Stamps announcing that they're for real this year. They're back. And the Bombers did not respond. And they'd be the first to say that. And having the rematch, the bye week to sit on it. And Willie Jefferson sort of referenced that the other day. Kind of intimating that he's sick of looking at the game tape and they're just ready to get at it and play the Stamps again.
The Bombers usually pretty good coming off a bye week, too, in the history shows. So we should expect a good one. Yeah. Sold out, by the way, tomorrow night with 90s night. Want to talk about the Jets and their schedule that came out yesterday. And I just broke down a few key points for you.
Broke it down. Yeah, there's those games people want to know about. Did you not say in sports that they kick it off against the Stars?
Yeah.
So a rematch of the Western second round.
Yeah.
Rematch of the second round.
I'll start by telling you that the Jets, 15 of their first 26 games are on the road.
Oh.
That's a tough start on the road.
Getting out on the road early. Getting, that camaraderie and getting away from the distractions early in the season, I don't think that's a terrible thing for the Jets.
Okay.
And I bet you they'd agree.
15 out of the first 26 on the road. 9 back-to-backs this season. That's a lot.
Yeah.
January and March, the busiest months for them with games. Because everybody's got the break in February because of the Olympic break. But that Olympic break starts February 5th and goes till February 24th.
Oh, wow. That's a long break without the nightly NHL highlights. Like the Olympic Games are so great, especially those big Canadian games.
Well, now that you have hockey involved again, right, with the NHL players. That's 19 days.
Long.
The key teams that I can tell you right now, Boston is here Thursday, December 11th. Edmonton will be a big game because it's December 29th. That's the holiday break for a lot of people. And I believe they're at home the Saturday there, too. Those two games are usually sellouts over the holidays because you got people in from out of town visiting.
And McDavid is always,
So Toronto is here Saturday, January 17th. You can tell that's the Hockey Night in Canada day. Mm-hmm. And your Habs, buddy, are here Wednesday, February 4th. There's a lot of Tuesday, Thursday games. I noticed some Sunday afternoon games again. A few Saturdays, couple of Fridays. But
usually the Habs are around Christmas. That's a bit different this
year.
I feel like, right? Last couple of seasons, it seems to me it's been in December.
And New Year's Eve, Jets are on the road again, this time in Detroit. So they used to get the odd home game for New Year's.
I don't mind that. You're gathering for some New Year's Eve libations, and you got the Jets game on in the background.
Well, and nowadays you got like that NFL schedule kind of combines in on the holidays too. So if you're at home with family and that, and you like your sports, Mom never let us have the TV on. I'll tell you around those days.
That was an argument, and we lost it when we were young. Although my dad would intervene every now and then, like Saturday night's hockey night in Canada, but randomly on Sunday dinner. That's where she drew the line. She'd be like, listen, you guys, it's bad enough Saturday nights. You've convinced me that we need Hockey Night in Canada on when we try to have dinner. And now Sunday nights, the NFL has to be blaring in the background? Absolutely not. Shut that off.
Yeah.
So that was, that was sort of the deal we made.
On a good day, you might as well feel like you're in a Vegas, in a casino watching from.
I know. And you've got
from the sports book.
Now back to the Jets for a second.
Yeah.
You'll have a draft with your season tickets. I like the way you said off air. We don't need to have the draft. I'll take all the original 6 games.
Yeah. Just work those
because they're always the most popular ones.
Yeah. So a lot of people will be setting up their drafts, I guess. Talking hockey in July.
Yeah. Let's go. Thanks, Joe.
CCR Week. This is the Philly and Joe podcast.
Be a good person.
Rate or review this show wherever you subscribe and get P&J into more ears.
Yesterday was National Hot Dog Day. We talked about it. Of course we talked about it. We're not going to miss that around here. It's as big as Christmas. Joe and I.
Pretty close.
Like, pretty
yes.
close. And like when you look at the importance of events with Philly and Joe, Christmas, and then shortly there, you got a Hot Dog Day. My question for you, though, Aiello, and maybe you know this, maybe you don't, maybe it's super simple, but I was making hot dogs, ironically, the other day, and I'm sitting there, and I've got the pack of wieners on the grill, and I start, doing the slits. You got to cut the 3 slits in every wiener, and I'm thinking to myself, why do I do this? I don't even know why I do this. I've always done it. My dad did it, but I have no idea why.
Like 3
I do
hash
it.
marks?
Go on every single wiener.
Well, some people say it cooks better right through, right?
That's the reason it
I
cooks
guess
better through?
I actually slit mine straight down, and that way they're flat when I fry them.
Oh, so you're like cutting them open.
They don't
and
stay as a log. They become flat.
Like almost like
Yeah, they're butterflied.
Bigger. Yeah, butterflied.
Yeah, they're butterflied.
Butterflied wieners.
I cut them that way and then cook them because they lay flat in the bun and they get fried better. But your dad cuts them.
My dad did. Now
now
I do
you
it.
do it.
I learned from him how to barbecue.
They cook through.
And I just do it. And I'm like, everybody does this. And if you do it to like a cheese smoky, then that cheese gets all over the place.
The grill and
yeah. But I don't know. I figure you just think it's because it's that simple, right? Maybe it is.
Helps cook better.
It's so they cook better all the way through.
I've seen it done with smokies more than I have with hot dogs, and maybe that's why, because they're usually a thicker. That's an I've never cut them that way like you do. I'm gonna have to try that this weekend.
I'm gonna go with yours, where you cut it down the middle.
I do that only on a fry pan.
Yeah,
I don't do it on the barbecue. On the barbecue, I just leave them.
Leave them as is.
Yeah, and they just kind of dance around there when they're whistling. That kind of thing.
They want to roll away.
They want to roll away.
And you like them fried, so you're not a guy who's gonna boil hot dogs. Though.
Nah.
No,
not since I was a kid.
Fried is better than boiled. Or the worst has to be the microwaved hot dog.
Yeah, I tried that once upon a time.
Oh, yeah. When microwaves first came out, like when you first, and I mean, if you're, depending on what age you are, you're like, when microwaves first came out, what do you get? Like, they've been around forever, but.
There's a good chance when you're going to find one at the Brady landfill or one of those recycling depots now, right? Because now we have the recycling depots, that someone is going to hand one in with still some original Pizza Pop filling on the sides.
Some of that Pizza Pop filling you're never getting out.
No.
Like you need a belt sander to get some of that off.
Oh, air fry. See, I have an air fryer, so do you, but I've never air fried a hot dog yet. What's the time limit on a fried hot dog?
Like
in
how
an air
quick?
fryer? Yeah, what's the time?
Because if it's frozen, if that wiener's
no.
frozen,
Let's go with just fresh out of the pack.
Thawed. How long does it take
In
to
an
air fry?
That's a good question.
Do you still cut the slits?
Yeah, that's what.
The Philly and Joe Podcast.
This is the Philly and Joe Podcast.
I want to play this because we're talking about hot dogs, and I was asking about the slits and trying to figure out why exactly I do it, and we both, came to the conclusion, Joe, when you cut, when they're on the barbecue or in the pan or whatever you're doing, you cut the slits in the wieners.
Yeah.
It's just something you do. And
crisps them up a bit, too.
Well, got this. Iron Mike sent us this video from YouTube.
Say goodbye to boring hot dogs forever with Slot Dog. Slot Dog has a grid of stainless steel blades which slice into your hot dog, and it's dishwasher safe. Simply push Slot Dog down on a cold skinless hot dog, pull it away from the blades, and repeat on the other side. Check out how Slot Dog creates these perfect crisscross slices which expand while cooking. Smoke and grill flavor penetrate deeper. Juices caramelize on the crispier edges, and the slots grab hold of your toppings with a Kung Fu grip. Delicious.
Kung Fu grip. All the appliances we have at our house, blenders for smoothies, this and that, and we don't have a Slot Dog?
Yeah.
What the hell is going on? We need one.
I don't even know how I didn't have one growing up. We had the Jell-O molds of different fruit. We had the world's smallest juicer, all those things. We didn't have a Slot Dog. And I'll tell you what, this came in on the Boston Pizza text line. Slot Dog in 45 seconds in the air fryer is what the rich don't want you to know.
We are getting lots of air fry your wiener.
Yes.
And we were kind of surprised. 8 minutes, people are saying, in the air fryer, but that's got to be on a reduced heat because that seems like a long time.
8 minutes. I'll tell you right now, you might as well get an urn for that hot dog and just keep it up on a mantle. That thing be like powder, wouldn't it?
I think so.
Depends on the temp.
It's got to, because I think it would be all shriveled up. And then it was T. Kona sent us this Costco. Now this is just an idea. This has nothing to do with cooking a hot dog. He says Costco hot dog, piece of pizza, take dog out, roll up toppings from pizza, then back in the bun.
Apparently, we need barbecue lessons, it says here.
Is that what it says?
If you cut slots in your hot dogs, all the flavor and juices are cooked, though. Might as well eat a dry pepperoni.
Philly Joe Podcast.
The Philly and Joe Podcast.
Bomber tickets for the rematch. Bomber Stamps tomorrow night. Sold out. Princess Auto Stadium. We've got your tickets right now. Joe has the question.
It's crazy to see how many people on social media are looking for tickets for tomorrow night's game. Here's your chance to get some free. What is, and I know there's other surveys out there, but this one is saying, what is the number one germ-infested thing you may use every day?
So it's infested with germs, but you use it every day.
Yep.
And it's number one.
Number one, according to this list.
Is there? So you have a list there. Okay.
2,000 people surveyed. This is what they thought the number one germ-infested thing is that you would use every day.
I can be a lifeline. So can the Boston Pizza text line. If you're going lifeline, you can pick either 780 City, 780-2484. Good morning. Go ahead with your guess.
Good morning. I am going to guess your cell phone.
Cell phone is number 4 on this list. So what is the number one germ-infested thing you may use every day? The only reason I think some people might have cell phone that low on their list is because they think they're the only ones that are touching it. Not comprehending that everything you touch that day then touches your phone, right? Kind of thing.
Do you Lysol wipe the phone quite often or once a week, twice a week?
Yeah, that's the other question, right? How often are you doing that?
Try to do it once a week. Good morning, City.
Good morning. I'm going to guess cash.
Cash isn't on the top 5, believe it or not.
Wow.
I guess less and less people using cash, maybe? Could that be?
What?
Instead of credit cards and debit cards?
I just pay in change. I like to keep the Ziploc full of nickels and dimes.
Pockets are always full.
That change is dirty, too.
We call you Mr. Bojangles around here, the way you jingle jangle.
Good morning, City.
Morning. Let's go toothbrush.
No, actually, toothbrush not on the top 5 here either on this list.
Okay, last second Bomber tickets for the sold-out game tomorrow night. Bombers and Stamps, 780 City, 780-2484. Hello.
Dish sponge?
Not dish sponge, no. I will say this. I'll give them dish towel. That was number 5. Dish towel, like, wiping your hands after doing the dishes. So I'll take that off the list.
Okay. Good morning, City.
I get Philly.
Sure.
Number one germ-infested thing you may use every day, Phil.
Door handle, like the door handle of the bathroom at work, something like that.
No, sir. No. Good answer.
Not even on the list.
No.
Wow, sorry about that. 780 City, 780 2484. Completely useless trivia for Bombers tickets. Hello.
TV remote.
Not the TV remote, no.
A tough one.
Yeah.
There's so many German-fested things we have our hands on all day.
Yeah.
Hello.
Let's go Philly.
Phil, what do you think?
Number one is okay. Are we allowed a hint at this point? Is it outside of your home?
Maybe.
So it could be both.
Yep.
Your shoelaces.
No.
There's that scene in Sopranos where Paulie's talking about how dirty your shoelaces are. Like you walk around in the bathroom. What do you think? Your shoelaces.
And if anybody knows Paulie Walnuts, you don't mess with Paulie.
Damn right. Hello, City.
Would it be remote control?
Not remote control, no.
Okay.
What is the number one germ-infested thing you may use every day? And this could be in the house. It could be at work. You could, or both.
For Bomber tickets, good morning.
Hey, how about like a refrigerator door, something like that?
Not the fridge door, no.
780 City, hi.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll take the text line, guys.
The text line. There's so much coming in on the text line. Let's go with the keyboard.
Hello.
Oh.
Correct, the text line.
Oh,
The Boston.
yeah, baby.
Yeah, that was a hell of a choice today.
Going to the game. Right on.
You are going to the game. Computer keyboard. Number one answer.
That's right, because you got the key. There's usually a lot of workstations in the office environment now. There's multiple people using them.
Yeah. On top. And at home, you have multiple people using it too, maybe.
Very true. Who's this?
It's Michael.
Michael. Well done, man.
I want to say hi to all the boys at Maple Leaf.
Yeah, for sure.
Construction or meats?
Construction.
Okay, just wanted to make
Working
sure.
outside today.
Yeah.
9 degrees out there right now. Michael, hold on. I got to grab some info about these Bomber tickets from you.
Go to the Bomber game, Mike.
Right on. Good. Oh, yeah. Go Blue, go.
This is the Philly and Joe podcast.
Be a good person.
Rate or review this show wherever you subscribe and get P&J into more ears.
Back to the hot dogs for a second.
Yeah, we've had some great comments on hot dogs. The air fryer seems to be the game changer now over frying pan.
Well, this all started because I asked the question, why am I putting these slits in the wieners when I throw them on the barbecue for the kids? And, thinking that's just a thing you do. I've always seen it done. You said it gets them cooked all the way through. People have said you get a little bit of crispiness. And then somebody saying you don't need to do that.
You lose the juice on the barbecue.
Well, it was basically you two. I mean, like saying you're a barbecue beginner if you're doing that.
Yeah,
coming at us for putting slits in the hot dogs. That's what I mean.
Yeah, I slit mine on the frying pan. I don't slit them on the barbecue. So you're on your own in this one.
It's just me. So I won't include you in the I need barbecue lessons.
No, I could learn a few things about barbecuing, to be honest. I'll tell you what, I'm not trying to change subjects here, but the hardest thing for me to barbecue personally is chicken, because I always have anxiety that I'm not cooking it enough, and you don't want to overcook chicken.
Oh, and then the balance between raw and cooked with chicken.
Steak, I think I have down, but chicken,
Well, steak you can't. If it's a little too rare, you're still good.
Yeah.
If it's it's not quite as pink as I like it, it's still going to be good.
But chicken can get you sick.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that.
So chicken's my barbecue lesson I could use.
Okay.
That's another day.
So I'll bail on this. It sounds like I don't need the slits when I'm barbecuing. Use a thermometer for your chicken, Joe. That came in on the text line.
Very good. Thank you.
Yeah. The chef says, or was it the chef? These text messages. Oh, Loud Guy says the slits make the hot dog look appetizing.
Yeah.
This is what I mean. We're sitting here going, everybody's got a different idea of what the slits are for.
Right.
Make it look appetizing. I don't
It's
think
kind of
that's
demoralizing, though, isn't it? Now you're going to put some hot dogs on the grill for the kids, and you're not going to feel like yourself barbecuing them once you put the slits in them.
No, I think I'm bailing on the slits. And is someone really going to go, they don't have the slits, they don't look appetizing enough, I'm not going to eat them.
Right.
Got to have the slits in there. All right, wrap them in bacon. The chicken or the hot dogs?
No, anything.
The Philly and Joe podcast.
Hit us up wherever you get this podcast and rate and review the show.
Good fortune will come to you.
Actually, we can't promise that, but we'll cross our fingers.